Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cup Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are on a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And welcome to a breaking news episode for you guys tonight. And that is that the Lord and Saviour himself, Lord Divock Origi, is set to join AC Milan at the end of the season. According to all of the reports, it is now practically a done deal, and that Divock Origi will be joining AC Milan as a free transfer at the end of this season once his Liverpool contract does run out. So guys, let me know your thoughts, let me know your reaction in the comment section down below. If you're watching on repeat as well, then please do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below as well. I'll be asking all the people live as well, but if you're watching on repeat as well, let me know your best, and your favorite Divock Origi moments. Is it, of course, the Barcelona game, the Champions League final, all those goals against the Ev as well? And let me know, guys, your thoughts in the comment section down below and your opinions as well, because I want to know each and every single one of your thoughts and opinions. And if you're new around here as well and viewing us for the first time, if you could, please feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe as well. Very much appreciated as always. Anyway, but let's get in then to, of course, the news, and that was last night that saying that Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying Divock Origi has no doubts on his next decision. He's just waiting to complete medical tests and sign the contract as new AC Milan player in the coming weeks. Liverpool have already accepted his decision. He's definitely leaving on a free transfer. And then today, maybe about 2 hours ago, Fabrizio Romano again coming out then saying that Divock Origi agrees to join Milan when Liverpool's contract expires this summer. And James Pearce as well coming out saying that Divock Origi is guaranteed some ovation at Anfield on Sunday. I expect a huge send-off for Divock Origi towards the end of the season, but James Pearce does go on to say that that Liverpool did offer him a contract, but he wanted to move on and he wanted to go and go and test himself elsewhere, but because I think he deserves it. Look, he's always been that servant for Liverpool where he's been happy to come off the bench, isn't he, and be that impactful player that we all know that he is. And look, for me, guys, I think he'll go to Milan and completely destroy that league. You look at Tammy Abraham at the minute, doing very, very well in the Serie A. I think he's got, 22, 23 goals in the Serie A this season. And for me, I think Divock Origi could easily get that for AC Milan. Of course, Milan, are so very much close to getting that Serie A title. I think if they draw, isn't it, or if they win, I think they have to win potentially to secure that title as well. So I think that's their first title, I think, since 2011, I think. So that's going to be huge for them as well. And look, Divock Origi is a huge improvement, isn't he, from an aging Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Olivier Giroud as well. And I think he'll completely destroy that league. Maybe 20 goals next season potentially. Watch me say this now, and Divock won't get any. But for me, I think Divock, he's been fantastic for Liverpool, the ultimate servant for the club, and I wish him the best. And look, for me, guys, I know Liverpool, I think the question more now on Liverpool's side is, what happens next for Liverpool? Do they go out and sign someone to replace him? Do they, keep their guns where they are? Do they keep the likes of, Taki Minamino at the club and so on, and fight with the attack we already have? I suspect that Liverpool will look at options. I know that Nketiah has been mentioned on a free transfer. That's been talked about, I think, the last couple of days with a few people and so on. And there'll be people that Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool scouting department have looked at that we haven't even thought about in every single position. Of course, already we've got Fabio Carvalho coming in as well, so that's already an attacking option. And of course, as well, we've got Calvin Ramsey as well potentially coming in the door, and that's without, of course, the obvious rumor of Tchouaméni, if that does happen, of course. Anyway, but guys, let me know your thoughts about Divock Origi, and as well, let me know your favorite Divock Origi moment in the chat, because there has been loads of Divock Origi moments, hasn't there, over the last few years. And of course, yeah, against the Ev, that Jordan Pickford goal, that was amazing. Of course, Barcelona, that night was just all on hope and dreaming, and Divock Origi and Shaqiri coming in for Bobby and Mo, which was ridiculous. Newcastle as well. That week, Divock getting the winning goal away at Newcastle and giving us that hope for the title. Back 3 years ago, and then of course, the Champions League final, Divock Origi scoring in a Champions League final for Liverpool, will forever be in art history. And of course, he's already doing amazing stuff. Of course, with a degree at Liverpool University and so on, and that. So for me, he'll go down as a legend. When people go cult hero, legend for me. Divock Origi is a Liverpool legend without a shadow of a doubt. And I hope him well. And I hope, like we did say, I hope he does go on to score, 20 plus goals next year for Milan. As long it doesn't affect Liverpool in the Champions League next year, I don't care. But I hope Liverpool. I hope Liverpool give him the best send off on Sunday. To be fair, anyway. But we do have a few comments. Anthony's saying, "Ozim Awa." Yeah, I did see that Awa was coming to. To be fair, Giroud is class. Don't disrespect. He is class, but he is nearly 40, if he isn't already 40. Anyway, but for me, guys, the best Divock Origi moment, in my personal opinion, has to be Champions League final. I know Barcelona was such a special moment, but the Champions League final, that second goal to finish Spurs off, and to win us number 6, of course, potential number 7 incoming, of course, next week. But it's the fact that Divock Origi, when we signed him from Lille, I think we didn't have him for the first year, did we? Because he went back out on loan with Lille, and then of course was in that tremendous. And I haven't really mentioned as well, the Borussia Dortmund game as well in the Europa League. He was coming into his stride, wasn't he, at Liverpool, and then of course got injured in one of the Merseyside derbies thanks to Flores Murray, is it? The Argentinian centre half that's got the twin brother as the attacker. Complete idiot, not the striker, the centre back. But it's the fact that I think that Divock Origi, for me, has been so important for Liverpool. Now, I know he went off with, was it Wolfsburg a couple of years ago, I think, as well, and didn't have the best of times, come back to Liverpool. Liverpool, reportedly wanted to sell him there and then. Stayed at the club and then rebuilt himself up, and then has become the amazing super sub that we've known and loved him for. And look, I love Divock Origi. Hope he stays fit and healthy for Milan. Be interesting to see how much he will be on as well, being a marquee signing in Italy. I'd expect he'd get over 150 at least at Milan, probably a bit more. There's been nothing talked about yet about how much he will get. It's just the fact that it is practically a done deal at the minute anyway. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Anthony, I don't know what on earth you were chatting, my friend. Divock is a legend. He has scored some crucial goals. He has data as well. Hello, by the way, as well. No, he's been one of these people where I think I can't name another Liverpool player like Divock Origi. Personally, I can't. There isn't one person that I can name that has done what Divock has done in a Liverpool shirt. Maybe there's someone that I've completely forgotten about. But for me, he's been, like I did say, I know plenty of people put him in that cult hero bracket. For me, I think he would be a Liverpool legend, in my opinion, anyway. Would he be a marquee signing? Yeah, I think he would be a marquee signing for him. You look at it, apparently they've been after him for ages. Since the start of last season, I think it was, Milan have been looking at Divock Origi. They've been talking with him all season, apparently. But yeah, I think he will be a marquee signing. I think he'll probably be one of these ones where, you look at that Milan team, depends on who they get rid of course. I know that Romagnoli's been mentioned about leaving as well at Milan, so they could have potential outs as well this season. For me, he is one of the greatest super subs, at least. Yeah, he's been amazing, hasn't he? He's God's sake, Anthony. No, Divock Origi has been amazing. Leave him alone. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts anyway in the comment section down below, because the green screen's going funny because the sun's just decided to come out all of a sudden. But for me, look, I think that Divock Origi definitely deserves a standing, he needs, a proper send-off on Sunday, no matter what happens in terms of the title, of course. We will speak about that tomorrow in tomorrow's preview for the Wolves game anyway. But for me, look, send him off the best you can. Of course, we've still got Champions League to deal with next week. Anyway, let me quickly turn up my lights because that's getting on my heading. We've got a Champions League to prepare for as well, and of course, Divock Origi. We've spoken about it, how he's a big time player. Could potentially be a big factor in, of course, the final against Madrid as well. So, it will be interesting to see what does happen. Anyway, I do wish him all the best as well. I hope Liverpool do, do give him the best send-off possible, on Sunday as well. But guys, I am going to leave it there anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's show, because I am on the 1892 Reds podcast tonight. Of course, we're doing the soccer Saturday style videos now over there. I think we've got, is it Everton, Crystal Palace, Villa, Burnley, and I think Chelsea and Everton, Chelsea and Leicester. I think we're doing it. So if you guys want to check it out over there, it is. I think 7:15 now we're live over there, so in half an hour we will be live over there. Anyway, so guys, go and check us out over there. We'll link it on Twitter and so on as well. But we have been linked to their keeper. To be fair, you've been linked to every single keeper. To be fair, Anthony, anyway. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below if you're watching on repeat. Let me know your thoughts about Divock Origi. Who should Liverpool replace him with? Or do you think will Liverpool replace Divock Origi? He is irreplaceable in some sense, but who do you think Liverpool might bring in now to fill that gap then for next season anyway, or is it already filled up with Fabio Carvalho coming in, of course? But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you could, please feel free to leave a like, share and subscribe. It's very much appreciated as always. And look, guys, we will be back tomorrow, probably about 9ish tomorrow, with a match preview show for Wolves as well. Of course, we've got important videos coming up. We've got, of course, the build up for the Champions League final. Hopefully, potentially, of course, Liverpool winning the Premier League title as well. Fingers crossed and toes and all that good stuff as well. It's all hope, isn't it? And we can hope Villa can get something against Manchester City, but of course, it is going to be a very, very important stage of the title anyway. Before we do leave as well, John is in as well, but saying big up Colin, hope you are well, mate. I'm very good, my friend. Thank you for popping in as well. But till next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. Divock Origi is set to join AC Milan on a free transfer at the end of the season. Let me know, guys, your thoughts, reactions and opinions in the comment section down below. Till next time, to run.